Welcome back to our channels, Warriors. We are still growing. If you haven't had every GP Soldado, smash that subscribe button. Go and have them smash it right now. First and foremost, let me give a shout out to Dagger and Knots, my sponsor of the channel. Go to Dagger and Knots, utilize code BRAVO 2025. Pick yourself up a nice handy steel, if you know what I mean. Also, shout out to all the patrons. I love you. You're the heartbeat of this channel. Believe me when I tell you, you're the only thing keeping this going. Stay tuned for your well-deserved shout out at the end. Also, shout out to the person that blessed me yesterday on the live. I think I said Nikki. But you know, I've been real sick. I think I'm freaking dying. Nikki, I believe it was you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. And if I missed you, put your name in the comment and I'll pin you to the top to give you your well-deserved credit. I can't do any of this without you. I can't even be yelling this episode right here, man. Your boy has the COVID or something. Jesus, dude, this is bad. This is not good. Just when I think I'm getting better, I get worse, motherfuckers. Anyways, this episode right here, man, I don't try to throw out a fucking lung or a spleen. This is going to be a no-nonsense episode. What do you mean a no-nonsense episode? This isn't going to be any... I'm going to try not to include my bias or distaste for the corrupted department, right? Not to include. But the truth of the matter is, it is what it is. That's a Patreon name too. Shout out, it is what it is. The truth of the matter is, there is already a non-designated programming facility implemented, right? Whether we liked it or not, whether they told us it was coming or not, whether they mixed everybody into a bloodbath, gladiator wars. I was there for that. Utilize the fuck a la verga. I was gonna say utilize the Mini 14. Utilize the 40 millimeter less lethal launcher, direct impact, exact impact. It's here, right? There ain't a fucking thing anybody can do about it. Yesterday on the live, somebody asked a serious question, and it was a freaking amazing question, right? And it said, Hector, would a heavy hitter, right? And you know I call the prison gang leaders that, right? Respectfully. Would they be safe on a non-designated programming facility, NDPF, right? And if you're new to the channel, or you're new to the freaking prison system, or you have no idea what an NDPF is, don't worry, neither did we up until they fucking made it up in their heads up there in Sacramento. I want you to just imagine a level 1 yard, okay? Everybody can picture a level 1. In California, there's 4 levels. Level 1 being the least. I want you to imagine that at the level 1, they mixed GPs, general population inmates, and SNY inmates, sensitive needs yards inmate, protective custody. Once they mixed them, of course, they fucking attacked each other. Anyways, I'm not going to dive too much into that part. Once they mixed them, and the survivors survived, that was now deemed and coined a non-designated programming facility, just with a whip of a pen, just overnight. Connie Gibson. I'm probably going to lose some viewers over that. I don't give a fuck. At this point, I don't give a fuck anymore. Connie Gibson, single-handedly, she wrote the memorandum. If you guys want to sue people, she's one to sue. Well, the survivors now, right? Motherfuckers, you had the GPs and the SNYs attack each other. Now the people left. After all the mayhem and carnage, you are now just non-designated, right? You are no longer GP or SNY. Well, what the fucking kind of bullshit is that? Fuck, I'm not going to go into that part. Okay, Hector, we get it now. Non-designated PF is just a mixture of GPs and SNY who survived. Yeah. Now go from the level 1 to the level 2. 4 minutes in, I give you a juicy backstory. Go to the level 1 to the level 2, right? Level 2. Same shit happened there. The motherfuckers mixed. I believe the department is ballsy enough. I think they're up to level 3 now. And I believe they were doing the level 4 bullshit up in Salinas Valley. Like putting one SNY in the yard and just leaving them there. But anyways. Let's go to the level 2 yard. You got the level 1s. They fought it out to to the end. You got non-designated now. So I'm only going to state this from the perspective of a correctional lieutenant, green side, because it complicates it too much if I try to give in the consensus of the blue side or my perception of the blue side. I'm just going to say it from the green side, right? So again, if you're a heavy hitter in your cell, no disrespect, kicking back, doing your thing, shout out to you. Now I got to fix my light. Just posted, West Coasting right here, Califas. What's up? What's happening? Let me give it to you real, man. What can you see on a level 2 non-designated programming facility, NDPF, right? Done got the captains trying to fucking bamboozle you to going into one of them. You got probably wondering, all right. By the time your boy hit an NDPF, right? I was a lieutenant. I had about fucking 13, 14, about 14 years in the department. That's enough for this experience. I had about 14 years in the department. I was a lieutenant. I had worked at 2 prisons, Sentinella and Donovan. I already knew a lot of inmates, right? Knew them. Like personally, meaning like, oh, dude, I remember you, right? From Sentinella. So what can you expect, all right? Here's Echo Yard, E Yard. It was brand spanking new. I even seen the construction of it. I got a fucking picture of me in a hard hat and a vest. I never told you guys on my Instagram, but that was actually the activation of Echo Yard. No, I was not on the activation team. I was OP sergeant going and visiting my friends. They were on the activation team. Okay. Well, I'm not going to tell you how the staff entrance works because I'm not going to try to have you escape. Okay. Once I get into, what do you call it? Complex. They call it complex. So you guys all work in a prison, complex control, central control. You guys know if you at Sentinella, when you get processed through C and D Yard, Charlie and Delta, you're going to be going through complex control. If you go from Alpha and Bravo, you're going to be processed through central control. Well, you're not going to be processed, but that's where the COs come in and out, right there. I go to the fucking window, right? Hey, good morning, LT. Hey, what's up, man? Give them my chits. They gave me my baton, my radio, and my keys, right? This is before I started getting pepper spray. Once I seen the COs were not defending themselves, getting beat the fuck up, I began to get an MK9 pepper spray. That's a fact. I figured out on my own. One of the reasons why I quit. The gate opens up, man. To my left is the chow hall. Like behind, like a R&R, not an R&R, but the vehicle sally port type of weird thing. Mental health building to the left. You get your mental health services over there, your psych techs, your doctors, your psychiatrists. Oh, the fucking clinic is sweet, man. You're looking like you're at a fucking hospital out on the streets. There's a waiting room. There's a waiting room with TVs. TV's better than this fucking TV right here. And this is a nice TV. Big ass fuck. You could be posted. You're like an inmate right there posted in the waiting room. Like, hey, bitch, hurry the fuck up. I've been here for fucking 5 minutes. This is unacceptable. I'm going to call Jeff. You're posted West Coasting, right? There's chairs in a row, inmates. No holding cells. Fuck it. I guess we don't need them in prison. First thing you're going to notice is a bunch of murals everywhere, right? The whole walls are painted. Yeah. That's everywhere now, though. That's the thing, I guess. There's a big yard. It's 1 yard. Okay, 1 yard. So imagine Charlie Yard, Sentinella. I'm helping you guys here. Fuck, I might as well talk about Sentinella, Charlie Yard, because that's the White House, and then I've been there, and then E Yard, Donovan, because I've also been there. So it's 1 yard. You got a building in front of you. It's Echo 23, building 23. One in the middle, building 24, and then one to the right, building 25. So you got 23, 24, and 25. When you walk into a building, right, I don't want to get ahead of myself. There's a there's like a rotunda, and then there's a fucking control middle. There's a middle with a podium with pods like legs branching out, like a county jail. Because I've been to county jail, Imperial County Jail, and in those pods there's 2 tiers, and there's 6-man cells. 6-man cells with a toilet. So fucking 6 humans for 1 shitter. I don't like those odds, personally, me. There's showers where they're supposed to be, right out on the tier. There's day room. There's a microwave. I know there's a microwave because I had a fucked up incident where an inmate was in a wheelchair microwaving his shit, and the officer thought he was taking too long and he flipped over the wheelchair. The fucking bullshit ass career I had, man. Fuck this shit. Okay, gracias, Hector. We get it. Yeah, it's pretty simple, man. CO at the fucking podium. 2 COs at the podium. You probably got a counselor's office, like that kind of banks off into one of the corners, one of the rooms. You got like a classroom type setting where the teachers can come. You got an EOP window. Oh, I forgot to tell you. So I told you there was building 23, 24, 25. Building 23 is your EOP building. Oh, that's it, Hector. I ain't fucking going over there. Fuck that, man. I have enough with my fucking Sally who talks in his sleep. I'm telling you. Building 23, you have the EOPs, the fucking mentally unstable inmates. Well, Hector, are they mentally unstable? Some of them are. Some of them are off the rocker, and you can tell. They take their medication right there, right? I'll get you stories about what you're going to see type of incidents. Because there was an EOP one time that cut his fucking wrist right there in the little control center area. There's no gate around there, or there's like a little wall. It's not much. It's open. The COs and the inmates have interaction. It's open. And there's a touch panel screen where you can open and close cell doors. Complex has ability to open and close cell doors. It's pretty fucking high tech. But the EOP inmate cut his fucking wrist and was threatening to put blood on everybody. It's just a pain in the ass, man. Well, Hector, that doesn't sound very that doesn't sound very programming facility to me. Yeah, exactly. I'm not going into that bullshit. 23, 24, 25. They all look the same. You go to the right is your program wall. I want you to think of Charlie Yard Sentinella as you got that program wall. You got the chapel, you got law library, and then you got the sergeant's office, and then you got the gym, and then you got the chow hall. Same shit. You got a program wall. You got visiting right there. You're going to pass one of visiting, the first doors. I'm not going to go into detail because I can't remember. And then you go into the sergeant's office. You got your sergeant's office. You got your lieutenant's office. You got your captain's office. You got where the officers kick back, where they do committee. Right there, a lot of computers. And then you got the inmates actually, the inmate clerks in the program actually have a nice little setup. They got a nice little area to themselves. It's pretty cool. Everything's fucking modern, right? And then the gym, the big-ass fucking gym. That's it in a nutshell. That's the layout. As much as I can go into without giving away security measures. But, well, Hector, what type of fucking inmates are we going to see there, man? We're going to see any camaradas right there? Yeah, you will, and here's why. I often joke that SNY is full of trash or like Skid Row, right? Some yards are. Donovan, Charlie Yard, level 4, SNY, EOP, when it was that. I believe it's changed down to level 3 or some shit. Some yards are fucked up off the hook. Oh, I'm sure Mule Creek is having their fucking major issues right now. I'm sure CSP SAC A yard is off the fucking hook, right? Some yards are just off the fucking hook. But what type of inmates are you going to see? Well, look, man, to keep it fair, there was a good dude, LWAP, Mexican. I knew him as Sentinella. I saw he was GP. Better get that right. Level 4, GP, Charlie Yard also. I saw him one time on Echo Yard over there. I said, hey, what's up, dude? Like, you over here now? Yeah, you know what? He called me Ferrell. last name in Spanish, hey, Fede, like, I'm trying to go home. And I'm like, I get it, dude. I get it, man. No, you're in the right place, right? Because I told you guys, if you want to get out of prison, you kind of got to do not officially a step down program, but there's a way out, right? Could you parole from a level 4 GP? That's possible. But the way I've seen people leave is through this route, right? Keeping it real. All right, cool. When we get to talking, right? Fuck, it's been fucking 10 plus years since I read. This individual, when I was a brand new correctional officer, brand spanking new, didn't know shit, was always respectful to me, right? Always respectful. And then now I see him later on, and he's like, oh shit, you're an LT now? Yeah, man, you know me. Got to move up in the world. So he was there, right? Also in the program office, I would say a former Southerner, bald-headed, Mexican, tattoos. I don't know if I seen this dude at Donovan. I think I had seen him at Donovan when I was like a sergeant. But their get-downs were the same, right? Their get-downs. Well, what's their get-downs? Just a regular, normal, human, respectful. I'm not going to say that's rare, but that's definitely, if you're a CO, that definitely catches your mind. Inmates that are respectful as opposed to disrespectful and out of fucking control, right? One's a little bit more of a pleasant experience to be around. Hey, and if there's extra sack lunches one day and I have to give one away, they ain't going to be the disrespectful motherfucker that's going to get one. Let me tell you that shit right now, man. So there was that, dude. I talked to a couple OG blacks, OGs, right? But these are like handful inmates. These are like a handful. These are not your majority. These are not your majority, right? So is it possible to have come from the GP side and remain candid, remain in character? It's possible. It's possible, right? But also, there was numerous times, right, I'm going to keep it real, where I got involved in some fucking stupid-ass incidents because you had some crazy inmates that were either suffering mental health issues, pretending to suffer from mental health issues, high as a kite on dope. So you're still going to have your dope. You're going to have your dope on that yard. That's a fact. You're going to have your cell phones on that yard, Menendez brothers. They're also on that yard. That's a fact. You're going to have weapons on that yard because when I would go into the sergeant's office, you would look on the board and you would have pictures, photocopies of weapons, inmate weapons. Boom, 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 boom. And then you'll have the name of the inmate, and then the CO's put already back in his house, already returned back to his pad. So basically, they don't get him in trouble. Basically, now that I'm on this topic, you're going to have drugs, cell phones, and weapons on that yard. Well, damn, Hector, it sounds like my fucking yard. What's up? What's up, homie? But there are not going to be no consequences, right? A.W. May, Rutledge, Victor Cortez are going to make all the RVRs, 115s disappear to make it look like the non-designated programming facility is working. When in fact, is it working or is it not? You tell me. I told you there was drugs. I told you there was drugs, knives, and cell phones on that yard. You also got child molesters on that yard. You also got legit rats on that yard. You know, and then I don't want to call people rats. I don't use that terminology, but I'm talking about motherfuckers that just love to tell. They're like, hey, just get out of here. Get out of here, right? You've told enough. I don't need to hear anymore. Gracias, Big Hector. Hey, so I'm not going. Fuck that shit. I'm cool right here. I'm posted right here. I'm telling you. That was a fair, quick, not quick, because that was a 19, 20-minute video, man. You let me know what you guys thought in the comment section. With that, this episode was sponsored by the following patrons. Richard F. Take it out. It's painful. Slide it back in. It has an unpleasant smell. James Crabtree. El Gallo Negro, Hoodie and a Crowbar, Vic P, David Mariscal, Eric, Jovi, Jane, Another Day, Another Murder, Cynthia, I call dibs on the Shadow Cop, Eso, Alma, Te Manda Saludos, Cheyenne, Amio Cap. How much time do I have in the books? I'll take a doc. Cajilla Mañaco, Coach Manny, Timothy, it is what it is. Danny Fresh, Rescue Chick, Fatima, JP, you have staff assaults on that fucking yard. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. Nah, heck, I'm gonna kick back right here. Fuck. Juana, John Paps, Hopes and Promises, Scary Perry, Put a Work Order in, Jolene, Third Watch, Desert Warrior, James, Cali Cash, Luis, Miguel, the real chit, not the fake chit, MC Counselor, Jeremy, Frank. Good. There's still 3 pages, man. You guys are making me nervous. If you want to be a lion, you must train with lions. Ernie Castle, 420. 89 made me. You're a long way from Starbucks. Homie Terry. Ramiro de Leon. Miss R. Milkers. La Primera Play at Your Own Risk, 209. A-Rod 310, Chris Lesniak, Brian the Lone Specialist, Big Shags the Westminster, Savage Boy 1, Pachanga 209, John Wick, Abuelita's Journey, Abuelita's Irma, Rodrigo Keep Pushing Forward, Giant Manhattan Pizza in Anaheim, go check them out. VSP Eddie, Sabatino, Earth, Blood, Operator, Adaberto, Mercenary Mindset, Any Reason I Can't Hold You, Fontaine, Dixon, McCrary, Program Time, Carnalito, Treatment Not Time, 1 round to the body, step left, 10 rounds. 10 rounds to the head. Gigi, have some warishi, my nishis. Shut the F up and make it wing. G-Ride, the prison psychologist. Fuerte 84, Zeus, Michigan Wolverines. Mr. Castle, put me out 6L. AWOL like Monty. Cherokee Cat, Raider 62, L. Eli, Rigo SD, Pelon 1205, Denise, the real McCoy, not the fake McCoy, JB Smooth, Salinas Valley Outdoors, Ricardo, Maladjusted, Ragtoss 5.0, Carmine the Pitbull. Shout out to you, Carmine. EOP Whisper, I saw you on yesterday's live. F your 602, the real panocha brocha, not the fake panocha brocha. Golly, how do I do this? Why do I do this? This is not right. You guys are not right. The real panocha brocha, not the fake panocha brocha. Winston, Tony, Scott, a.k.a. Hobie Cat, Lead with Love, Albert 12 on the dead homies. LT keeps it 100. Big Uso D. Shout out to Soul Star Motorcycle Club. J.I. Esquiel, Nova, Linda, the retired CO, Michigan Wolverines, Marius, Chevelle 66. Hey, girl, pop me up so I can give you some OJT. Oh, God. C.O. Freeman will also parole with the Menendez brothers. I'm going to say it again. C.O. Freeman will also parole with the Menendez brothers. And the homie Rags, if you haven't already signed up for that Patreon, make sure you hit that link in the description below. You're definitely missing out. I got some new footage for you guys. Just got to figure out how to edit it, right, to secure the sources. With that, love you. Keep pushing forward.